Hey everybody, welcome to the show today. This is Kenneth McAllister for Real Country Live, and I had a guy from Texas wanting me to do a walkthrough on my boat, and he was deciding where he wants to buy an Xpress boat or not, but for his kids for him and his boy to have. And I thought I'd do a walkthrough this morning. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the whole boat. I'm gonna show you the pluses to it, which is a lot of pluses, but I'm gonna show you two things you need to know about this boat, and I didn't know about it right off the bat. So I'm gonna do a walkthrough on this boat, and I'm gonna show you exactly what's the pros and what's the cons to this boat. So hey, let's get at it. So first thing, I'm gonna show everybody the cons on this boat, not the pros. The seats are regular fold down seats, and I had to take a bungee cord and tie them down because I don't want to handle the seats all the time. And every seat needs the latch on the front of it, the vinyl latch on the front of it. This particular boat don't have them. It just has you just let the seats up. And when I'm riding down the road, these seats will flop up. And I don't like that. And when I got the boat, I kind of figured that that's what they was going to do. But you just I just bought some bungee cords at Amazon, and I just tie them to them, and they hold them down. I don't want to handle the seats all the time, and throw them in the floor. I don't want to throw them in the floor. I just want to leave them where they're at. And I have to put the pedestal on this one when I'm sitting up here. And I'll show you the equipment I've got on it. And another thing, that's one of the cons. And the other thing is the live well. Is I got all the stuff in here, and I can't show you under there, but the live well, the overflow to the live well is not plumbed to the line that goes outside. Well, Xpress, what I had told to me was Xpress don't want to drill another hole in the boat. Well, you don't have to. This is only on the H17, the H18, the H19, and the H20s. They're plumbed to go outside on the overflow on the live well, and but this one's not. And I got in the boat and didn't know it, and I then got about 4 gallons of water in the back of my boat. Well, you know what water does to electronics. So I got all this electronics in the back, and I didn't know it. But at the time, I didn't have the power poles on. And I got about 4 gallons of water in it, and my buddy that was with me fishing, he pulled a stopper. Well, he pulled a stopper, and there was about 4 or 5 gallons of water come out. And I said, well, I got a big leak. And I didn't know where it was at, and I got in it by myself the next time I went out in it. And I got in it the next time by myself, and I found out where the leak was. And the leak it's the overflow. It's not plumbed back in to go into the line to go out to the back. So I'm going to have that fixed. I got a guy coming to do that for me. And I'm going to plumb it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plumb the overflow down, and I'm going to tee it into the line and not drill a hole in the boat. I'm going to tee it into the drain line going out to the boat. So that's what I'm going to do with it, and I'm going to solve that issue. I just don't want water in the back of my boat all the time. So here's all the switches. Here's your cockpit. Here's everything. There's your water pressure, your fuel gauge, and then on that side of yonder is your tachometer and your trim. And this boat comes standard from the factory with a 5-inch Humminbird or Garmin. Well, I didn't want that, so I put a 7-inch Garmin in the helm. I wanted a 7-inch with the side scan and the down image. I don't have the live scope tied to this one because I'm 90% of the time I'm up there on that one. So I just didn't want it tied. You can tie them in with a cable. You can tie them in together and look at both of them, but I didn't want both of them. And then up front, you got the cup holders, of course. In your boat's got one there, one up front. You don't have one in the back. And up here, I've got the 10-inch Garmin with the live scope. And I did the live scope up front because when I'm crab fishing, I like checking them out and checking out treetops and all that stuff. And under docks, stuff like that. And then I went with the gray sea deck. Now it's a little hard to keep clean, but I like it. You can see a lot of footprints, but I've got a special They got cleaners for them for sea decks. No, you just spray it down and just let it sit for a little bit and just wash it out. It's no big thing in it. You ain't got to worry about this. Sea deck, I can get it out in the sun. I get it outside, and they just wash the whole boat down and pretty much it's clean again and ready to go. And then you got all your compartments. Can't get in that one. You got compartments. Got the stuff in here. Got big compartments. Got the one in the middle there is my tackle one. And you got to go up here and get under the seat. This is where you put all your life preservers. Have all your life preservers and stuff under there, under your seats. They've got the wide back now to the seats. They used to have the narrow backs, the earlier models. This is a 26. I think this boat is one of the first 26 now that come off the line. And I think it is. I'm not sure, but it's pretty close because I got it built. It had it built in June. And it comes with the backtrack trailer, of course. Now, what this boat comes with is just that spare. Now, if you want a matching spare, if you want a matching rim on that, you got to order it. You got to order it, and they'll put it up here, and they'll put it up front. But you have to order it. Then I put a safety chain. They don't have a safety chain to come on for your bow safety chain. And I bought one out of Amazon, and I put a little thin clasp on it, and then got it with a hook. And I got the big roller. It don't come with the big roller. I modified, I upgraded that. Upgraded the big yellow is what they call it. And then I've got this boat comes with a 42 or 45 pound thrust motor. And when I ordered the boat, my trolling motor wasn't with this boat. And they sent my trolling motor for this boat. They had it in Florida. So what they done at Ashley Marine over in Salem, Alabama, they upgraded my trolling motor to the Edge. And it's a 70 pound thrust, 24 volt trolling motor. And they upgraded me for that, and I appreciate the guys doing that for me. And it was supposed to have a 12 volt system in here, but it's got a 24 volt system. And I love that. I got plenty of power. I don't have to worry about power. And then you got the cup holders like you just see them. You got the cup holders and you just for your pliers. You got holders for your pliers and all that. And but overall, she's a good-looking boat. And the pros to it to me is the hyperlift hull. I love the hyperlift hull, and because it rides like a fiberglass boat. And what I mean by that is it's got the pads under it. You can see the pads right there. And it doesn't ride. It'll turn on a dime. I like the way the hull design is. And that's where you fill it up back in the back. On your side, luckily, when you fill up with the truck, your gas cap's on the side that your truck is on. So that's good. You got to swap sides with the gas tanks. And I got the Yamaha. It comes paired with the Yamaha 90 horse. I got the 90 horse on here. The SHO Max, the Show Max. She's a pretty thing too. And she's real clean burning. Can't even hardly hear it run when it's in the water. And then I got it paired up with the 10 foot Minn Kota Raptors. Let me tell you about the Raptors. I was going to get the power poles, and they said they stopped production on them because they introduced some new colors to the market as far as the power poles. And I kept waiting. And about a week ago, my sales guy told me, he said, it's going to be 2 to 6 more weeks before you get the power poles. I said, well, I just ain't going to wait. I said, so I made the decision to put the Minn Kota Raptors on here. And they're the 10-footers. You can get the 8-footers or the 10s. And I decided to go with the 10s because when I'm around docks, shooting docks, a lot of the areas around 10 foot, on up in there. So I got those power poles because this boat, when in the wind, I'm going to tell you about aluminum boat in the wind. If you've never had one, it's almost like a feather on the water. And I went ahead and chose the Raptors, put them on here because so I can stay still when I'm shooting around them docks. I don't want my boat getting banged up around docks and stuff, you know, stuff like that. So that pretty much ended it for the walkthrough. I went all Garmin on this boat, and then I went all Minn Kota. So if you guys got any comments, questions about this boat, just give me a holler. Send me a comment, and I'll be glad to answer any questions about it while I got it here, while I own the boat. And just let me know, and I'll be glad to answer any questions. If anybody wants to, I'll do rides in it. And I've done a ride in it, and I've got it on my YouTube channel too. So if you want to see how it performs in the water, just go to my channel and look at it. So again, appreciate y'all for watching, and hey, we'll see y'all on the water or in the woods right here, Real Country Live. Y'all God bless and take care.